Dogs. Canines. Hounds. Are they more advanced than us? Do we really appreciate what they can give us? How do they see their world? Dogs need a lot of attention. So are they more work than expected? These questions will all be answered in this short documentary. We'll be in Cheshire to meet the Canine Club staff and dogs to help us explore the emotional attachment that dogs give us.
There was a sort of little hole in our life and we decided that we would have a dog.
The lows and highs of having a dog. Are they truly man's best friend? A dog's nose has amazing smell receptors. There are different varieties with the size and length of the dog's nose. Even flat-nosed breeds can detect smells far better than people. A dog's brain is also specialized for identifying scents. The percentage of the dog's brain that is devoted to analyzing smells is actually 40 times larger than that of a human's. It has also been proven that dogs can identify smells somewhere between 1,000 to 10,000 times better than humans can. But do we benefit from what dogs give us? We will now meet some of the staff from the Canine Club based in Macclesfield who work amongst dogs and have a real understanding about how dogs' minds work.
I think dogs offer the obvious things like loyalty, companionship, entertainment, but we become part of the family if you've bonded with them well enough. I mean, Willow means as much to me as my sister does, really.
I think that dogs offer just such a comfort, and I know when I got my dog it was because I wanted to share my life with an animal, and I wanted him to be able to come and do things with me, and I just love having him around. He keeps me company, he's there as a wet nose when I need it, on my lap, you know, if I'm feeling a bit down. He constantly makes me laugh, even if it's just sitting on the sofa with his legs in the air. And I just love having him around. I find him very relaxing, and a big joy in my life.
It's never easy, like losing a dog, but especially so when they're not dying of old age or something that has been known about. Yeah, when it comes on as a surprise, it's always a bit more of a shock.
I was taking Michaela back, who works with us. I was driving her back to Alderley Edge where she lives, and I got a call from Oliver to say that Summer, who is a beautiful German Shepherd, was having great difficulty standing up. So I came back and it was clear that Summer was in some distress. She couldn't stand on her feet. She was making some very strange noises, and I rang the vet and just scooped her up and lifted her into the car and took her to the vet. The vet didn't know what was wrong. Again, we had to, or the vet rather, had to sedate Summer and try and then work out what the problem was. Summer was transferred to a veterinary hospital that evening, and unfortunately she didn't make it through the night. They still to this day don't know what was wrong with it. They think it was a brain hemorrhage or perhaps a tumour, but it was very sad and very distressing for everybody here that had to see the poor girl go.
It wasn't until a day later that we found out she had passed away. And I remember the day that I was told, which was the day after she had died, and that did affect the sort of the way I went about my job during that day. I was having to get on, be alone really. We've had a few dogs pass away in the 4 or so years that I've worked here, but most of those have been from old age. You know, you're talking 13, 14-year-old dogs who've had a great life and stuff.
And it was inevitable, whereas with some of it was quite hard
some of
to
it was
take.
too soon.
Yeah.
But do they see the world the same way we do? Well, dogs are colorblind. But this doesn't mean they see everything in black and white. They do see color, but mostly just blues and yellows. This is because dogs' eyes contain 2 kinds of color-detecting cells called cones, compared to humans who have 3. This is why a dog will often ignore a red toy in the green grass, as these colors look the same to them.
I guess that the real truth of it is that Daisy was a substitute child. Our children are all grown up, and our grandchildren have grown up and don't want to be bothered with us particularly anymore. So there was a sort of little hole in our life, and we decided that we would have a dog. And Daisy was the one, and I guess it would be simple to say we treated her like a child, but of course we didn't do that because she's a dog and we're used to having dogs. And they need to be treated respecting their who they are, what they are. Total and utter dedication they give to you. They love you without any tie-ups. They have no hang-ups about it. They want to be your friend. And you can be having a really, really miserable day, but the dog gives you the same welcome, whether you feel happy, sad or different. But if you're not well and you are feeling sad, they seem to know it, and they will change their behaviour to try to improve your temper. They're fabulous companions.
So are dogs truly man's best friend? Well, the answer is inconclusive. This is down to the individual, depending if they have a love for dogs. However, the bond we share with a dog is a unique love created by their owner. The rewards we get from dogs are astonishing, giving us a companion, happiness, and undying loyalty. This has been Man's Best Friend.